Hello everyone. I am Dr. Afolake Farutimi and I was head girl St. Louis Grammar School, Mokola, the ancient historic hills of Mokola, Ibadan, Nigeria in the year 2000. I attended St. Louis Grammar School from September of 1994 till June of the year 2000 and from there on proceeded to Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Nigeria, where I bagged my bachelor's in dental surgery. After obtaining my degree, I interned at the Lagos University Teaching Hospital, Luth, and was seconded to the Nigeria National Petroleum Corporation Medical Services, the NNPC Medical Services, where I worked as a dental officer before relocating to Canada. And so far I have garnered nearly a decade of experience in the clinical and business aspects of dentistry. Now, before I delve right into the content of this video, I must commend the Island chapter of the St. Louis Old Girls Association for this brilliant initiative. It has come in as a breath of fresh air, especially in this COVID-19 lockdown situation. And I do hope that this Head Girl video series goes on to inspire and encourage the young ladies who currently are in the place where we were 20 years ago. So having said that, let's jump right in. My transition from primary school to St. Louis was smooth, I'd say, except of course my shock at discovering that I had to have my hair cut. But I soon got over all of that and settled in nicely to my routine as a secondary school student. I was a day student all through my years at St. Louis, and I must say that the camaraderie shared by the boarding students was quite enviable. St. Louis holds many fond memories for me. The one that comes readily to mind was when we were invited by the international school, University of Ibadan, to participate in a debating competition. Now, we were a group of three. I was chief speaker. Tonyo Lajiga, the then chief labor prefect, was the second speaker, and Lola Adesoya, one of my assistant head girls, was the third speaker. Our goal, ab initio, was clear: to bring home the trophy, and that was exactly what we went on to do. Of course, we were mighty proud that we had represented St. Louis Grammar School properly, and we had contributed to the improvement of the image of our school. We had a lot of wonderful traditions in St. Louis, and one of them was congregating on the assembly grounds before morning classes. Now, the head girl had to stand on one of the most vantage positions on the grounds, and standing there was a constant reminder for me that the girls looked up to me to conduct myself in an exemplary manner at all times. It was a constant reminder that I had to continue to do well academically. And so, occupying that position as head girl, I did with all sense of responsibility, seriousness, and pride. We had a lot of teachers who inspired us and impacted us positively. Two of them were Mr. Popola, who was a mathematics teacher, and Mr. Abijo, who was our chemistry teacher. Both of them worked tirelessly in tutoring us in each of their subjects, and reposed so much confidence in us. So we in turn rewarded all of their hard work with excellent grades in our final year exams. We had two assistant head girls at the time. I mentioned Lola Adesoya earlier on, and the second person was Fumilola Oyeniro. So the Sisters of St. Louis I have to say thank you. Thank you for instilling in us the ethos of St. Louis, which was hard work, dedication, discipline, diligence, and those values have stayed with me till this day. A popular phrase in St. Louis in our time was Lure girls. Now, Lure girls was how we referred to ourselves. Lure girls was how other schools referred to us. And Lure girls really was a declaration of our pedigree. It was a declaration that we were brains and beauty. It was a constant reminder that we were expected to represent ourselves and represent our school properly at all times. So that phrase, lower girls, we said with an immense sense of dignity and pride. Of course, friendship was forged in St. Louis, and some of those young ladies with whom I became friends back then have grown into amazing women who are doing wonderful things in the world today. And Adejoju Ajani, Tom Roberts, Adesukomi Bada, or some of those women. Adesukomi was the head girl in 1999 and handed over the baton to me in the following years. We also had a lot of wonderful extracurricular activities, but I am most proud of being a member of Zonta Club at the time. Zonta Club was an affiliate, if you like, of Zonta International, which is really a global organization of professional women who empower one another through service and advocacy. I went in to become treasurer of Zonta Club in my final year. And so to be a part of something that was larger, to be a part of a larger body with far greater reach and with a bigger vision than what we were just doing in secondary school, to me was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Well, some of the character traits or strengths that I feel gave me an edge as head girl would have to be one, my focus and my drive for academic excellence. I was constantly in pursuit of that all through my years in St. Louis, and that was something I took rather seriously and I tried to stay on top of my game as much as I could. The second would have to be my ability to be personable, my ability to forge relationships. I was friends with my teachers, with my juniors, with my seniors, with even the administration. I remember that Mrs. Okafo, who was one of our vice principals at that time, I referred to and still refer to as my school mother. So that would have to be the other trait. A word for the girls. To the girls, I'd say work hard. Academic excellence is important. Dream. Your dreams are valid. I'd say that commit to a lifelong process of transforming, of improving on yourselves, of becoming better versions of yourselves every day. I'd say commit to a lifelong process of learning, of unlearning, of relearning when necessary. I'd say that when occasions occur when where you deem yourself to have performed less than par, because those occasions will occur, you must fail forward. You must take the lessons from that failure event and apply it to the next season and become better as a result of that event. Finally, I'd say commit to lifelong service of God and humanity. And I dare say that Beyond the Skies would be your starting point. Thank you, everyone, for listening. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I have enjoyed recording it. I'm definitely looking forward to hearing from the other head girls. And until then, have an awesome week, everyone. God bless. Ciao.